You are here because the outside world rejects you. This is your family. I am your father.
I'm glad you've come.
Him coming, pause.
It was very touching in a way that I think many of us didn't expect.
He lived hard. I mean, that was a guy that lived, you know, he smoked hard, he drank hard.
But he always looked like that. Well, I mean,
these nuts. Somebody's gonna cook that and it's gonna be awful, but anyway.
I had balls for breakfast.
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did.
I would say Sydney Sweeney is very attractive.
I would say that she's pretty malformed. Her upper maxilla is extremely recessed, right? She's got the eyes of doom with no infraorbital support. So she's really not that much of a looker in her face.
Why are you gay?
We're not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, of course not.
I mean, it's fine if that's who you are.
Absolutely.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
And against my better judgment, I clicked the link and I watched the YouTube video. It wasn't anything, it was just a black screen. So I'm wondering if it could be something to do with how they hacked my account. And I took a screenshot of the profile I'm talking about. Okay. I'll show it to you.
It's a rock.
Welcome to the rock.
Wait. Now look right now. You're not gonna take inches off my dick, bro. Like, how many followers do I have?
Well, how many is it? I can't believe how smart your stuff is, how fun it is to watch.
That was sweet, huh? Did you like that? Yeah!
What's up, everybody? Let's find out what the good layout is. There we go. What's going on, everybody? That's my PlayStation camera. What's going on, everybody? Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the chat. The real motherfucking ones in the chat right now. Cheers. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Bonfires and Beers. Episode 2. Shout out to my boy Moon Knight. Appreciate it, bro. This is our Saturday night hangout where we like to talk about and discuss things that happened during the week. Entertainment, more specifically, like we do on all our friends' channels. Movies, we'll stick to at night, TV shows, and politics, current events, which nobody ever wants to dabble into unless we had a couple of us, unless we get sauced up. We'll save all the video game talk for Bonfires and Coffee. New format, Wednesdays, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. A legit show like this. All right, so welcome in. If you're new here, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Recently hit 500. Trying to put my fucking numbers up. Oh, help me out. You can help me get to 1K. Hit the subscribe button, like, share, help me get out there in the algorithm. Appreciate everybody. We got a great fan base here. Awesome community. If you're a part of it, thank you so much. If you're not, get your ass in here and sit down, bro. Shout out to people like my boy. Let's go through the chat and talk about the motherfucking real ones, shall we? Happy Saturday night, everybody. Grab you some brews or two. I don't care. It doesn't have to be alcoholic. You can give you some tea, herbal. Maybe some water, high quality H2O. I'd take some milk, protein shakes, definitely. Everybody uses those. You know, I can use one or two because I'm thinning out over here. So protein, just grab something refreshing. All right, sit back, relax. We're gonna catch some contacts and have some fun. I got my boyfriend here with me. He's not here right now per se, but he will be. You know what? Hell, fuck it. Let's just add him to the chat, and when he comes in, we'll know, right? Sci-Fax, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Are you there? No, he's not there, guys. But that's okay. When he comes, he will be. Shout out to my boy, the motherfucking real one. He's probably grabbing some brews or two, and you should as well. Also, Spider-Man. Miles Morales is Spider-Man 2, also. Maria wanted to come in and say hi to everybody. While we say hi to you, she's going to say hi as well. Say hi, Maria. You want to say hi to the chat? She's not drinking, don't worry. Let's start off with the first one here. Username on YouTube, like my boy Andrew Werner. What up, bro? GG's. Thanks for stopping by and telling everybody to hit that like button. I see you going through everybody's chat and supporting. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Oh, she's biting. She's done. You special little blankie. SJ, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Thank you so much. That's Snarky J, y'all. If you didn't know, she's a fucking friend of the chat. She's a friend of the show. And hopefully, we'll see her in her Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida, in a couple months. Ow, that hurts, sweetheart. Nah, that's SJ. What up, bro? Appreciate you stopping by. Leah Marie. I jumped into a friend's chat earlier. Again, we're a great community here. If you're not a part of it, you should be. She was in the comment section. I see you're going to be starting some, you're going on a cruise or something like that. You want a video? Tape it. You're at 48 subscribers on YouTube. If you get to 50 subscribers, which is 2 more away. She needs 2 more subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. She needs to upload 3 videos, and I think you need like 20 hours of watch time or some shit like that, and you'll be able to go live. So if you're on the cruise, you want to be like, hey, my parents are out here, we're on the cruise, you want to go live from your mobile, you need 50 followers to have uploaded 3 videos in the past 90 days, shit like that. So we'll get you there. You're doing awesome. Shout out to my girl, Leah Marie. Love having you here. Is that a happy taco? What is that? Mr. Lark said it was something different. It was some kind of weird taco. Rafa Baldy in the house. What up, bro? Shout out to my boy. My ankles are getting bit right now. This damn cat. She's been sleeping all day. Lady Maria, my girlfriend, she loves to, ow. She got razor sharp teeth. And I tell you what, she loves to use them. Look, see, just so you guys know I'm not crazy. Look, ow, get my finger out your teeth. Wow, ow. She's teething. She's a sweet girl. I'll tell you what, good God. Homeless and Nights, what's up, bro? Evening, happy Saturday night, my boy. Thanks for stopping by and being an awesome person. Again, we got something to do with brewing a coffee right now, SJ. Don't have to have a beer. Any beverage will work. Bonfires and beverages, all right? But we call bonfires and coffee Wednesdays in the mornings when people are waking up. If you're waking up with right now, grab some coffee. It's all good. Everything's chill here, man. We got the good stuff. Shout out to my boy, Rockefeller Plaza. Happy Saturday, brother. 13 King style. What up, bro? G fucking G's. Everybody in the chat. Shout. My boy Sci-Fax will come by and say hi to everybody. Speaking of, I'll be there shortly. I'm on my way. So he hears all this. He's in the chat. If you guys want to say what up to my man Sci-Fax, he can hear you. All right. Evening, Sergeant Garantina. I'll move quicker. I don't want to be like Tomby and here in like 2 hours be like, oh, we only talked like 2 people in the fucking chat. All right. So we'll move it along. I'm starting to see some of the same before we get too far. the topics of discussion, if you haven't read the chat, the title, Civil War in Minnesota, Little Mogadishu, the Batman 2 casting, question mark, and Avengers Doomsday. Because of course, you know what I mean? So, cruise in March, let's fucking go, Joe. Let's go. I can't wait. That's when I'm going to MegaCon. Perfect time for a cruise, not too hot, still kind of cool, because where you're going to go is going to be hotter. You don't want to go in fucking July, be baking. You'll have to go swimming, you know what I mean? It's cool when you're on a cruise to be able to not only go swimming if you want to, but not have to, and also be able to use the hot tub. They got really nice hot tubs. At night, if it's still cool out, you know, not too fucking hot, at night, it'll be cool to be like, hey, Rock's right, my fucking back's sore. You know, people, I'm going to sit in the hot tub and, oh, God, that felt great. Put a jet right there. Can't do that if it's fucking baking out. You can, but you baking like Kevin Bacon, right? Shout out to my boy. 13 King said, hey, brother, how are you? Sergeant Garantina. I know I've seen him evening. My boy, Sergeant Garantina, always coming through, saying what's up to everybody, being a positive member in the chat, sharing everybody's links, always dropping it. Love you, Sergeant Garantina. I seen that Batman boxing open the other day. I was watching. I was lurking. I don't know if I commented. I think I got a call like once it was happening. I watched about 3 minutes of it. Watched opening that Batman joint. I'm like, you got some sick ass figures. You got to send me a couple of them. He said I was like 3 years old. I'm like, wait, what? You got in the box for 3 years? I got May. She's going on a year old. We can do, if they do the Acolyte season 2, Garantina, we'll open May on screen. What do you think? We'll open May, the assassin. It's a happy taco. Kelly Hollis, what's going on? Hey, everyone. Hello, beautiful. Thank you for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it. Kelly Hollis, what up? Oh, look who we got else in the chat. Another member of the channel. My boy Dragon Master, who's not only a member, a great supporter of everybody's channel, comes by, says hi, shares, he supports, he's members. I see him in everybody's chat. Great fucking guy, very knowledgeable. We need more people like this in the world, not in the chat, in the world. So if you're somebody like Dragon Master, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. If you are a Dragon Master, thank you. You're the fucking man, or whatever you identify as. Did you see that there's only 2 genders now? That America only recognizes 2 genders, Dragon Master. So if you're not a man, I know what you are. But I mean, hey, I'm not going to judge if you're not either one of those. You know, hey? I think it should be like race. It should be like 3 genders: men, woman, and no answer. Because then we know who you voted for. We just be like, all right, their opinions don't really matter. He calls it Ninja Taco. That's your name. Who said that? My PS name. We're on PS, aren't we? Is that? Oh, you're fucking Ninja Taco. Okay, I was like, I thought you were Ginger Ninja. I was like, okay, now it makes sense. Because like, yeah, we're friends. I don't know anybody's fucking name. Child support dude. He changed his name the other day to something. I was like, what's your name? He's like, no, it's still child support dude. I said, that's not your name, bro. If it is, I can't read it right. But that's awesome. Everybody loves your new profile picture. Shout out to our girl Leah Marie. Everybody loves her and loves her profile picture too, apparently. Sergeant Garantina. Even 13 King. Hail chat. Dragon Master. Hey, bro. How are you doing? From the 13 King style. Let's see if I see any of the names I ain't seen. Laughing out loud. Oops. Did not put. For my boy, Humbless Tonight. Freedom. Also, check one of 2 boxes. Pick one of 2 parties. That's right. So I'll turn the music down and we'll talk about it right now. We can talk about the happy stuff later when Sci-Fact gets here and I have somebody to bounce off of, but I was hanging out with my boy Psycho Mantis the other day. You guys probably seen him on my video game streams, on Sci-Fact's streams. And he was like, he had a very democratic point of view and he didn't really like some of the stuff going on. And he was like, he said, you know, Rock, it gets me upset. He's like, I'm passionate about this. And I said, you know what? That's good you said that and you admit it, because being a politician, it's kind of hard. Not only do you have to choose a side, but you have to be civil about it. Hold that thought. What up, bro? Are you there? Did you run away?
I am, but I forgot something in my car. I'll be right back.
Okay, I get the fuck out of here. So being it's like there's just like I said, genders joking around earlier, Dragon Master. There should be 3 parties, and there is. It's left, right, and then you don't fucking vote, right? Because if you want to come and be part of this governing and making laws and voting for laws, you have to be civil. You have to have a sense of decorum. And lately, it's been outlandish theatrics, political theater. If you watch any debates in the past 2 weeks in Congress, because midterms are coming up, so we got to be like, I got to be the loudest person out right now because I am outraged. I haven't been for the past 2 years, Dragon Master, but I am now because I need you to fucking reelect me, and I am fucking pissed, and I'm gonna do something to say fascist. So you can put that in the headlines. So-and-so called somebody a fascist up for election. Let's stop worrying about that and say, what have you done the past 2 fucking years that you're going to get reelected for? So being a politician, if you're going to do it, is hard. 1, you got to think of the laws at hand. 2, what can we add to those laws to make them better? 3, if I go in here and say I want to add this law and this asshole says, no, fuck that, you're fucking... Okay. Take a deep breath. You got to have the decorum to come together, debate, be sensible. What we're seeing going on in Minnesota right now, I don't give a fuck what side you're on. We were talking about, if you don't know, one of my friends doesn't know. They're not from America. They're asking what happened in Minnesota. So in America, where I'm from, the state Minnesota, there is ICE operations, which is immigration customs enforcement. They basically, in every country, if you come across the border, you have to be known so that people can find you, whatever, so you're either here legally, illegally. That's a whole nother story, however it is. ICE is here to enforce the people that have either been ordered to be deported or interfering with operations. Amongst one of their operations, I think it was Tuesday. I don't want to. Let me bring it up so I don't get the poor girl's name wrong. What did I put? Minnesota ICE shooting. Because it's basically, long story short, some poor girl ends up losing her life. And let me see if I can find her name so we can get all of it. Okay. This will be a better. Where's my music at, man? Let's get serious, Rock. Turn that fucking music off, asshole. That's not serious. My bad. Let's remove that from the studio. Let's get somebody that knows a little more than me. And I'll read it for you, all right? Because if you're not from here, you might not know. You might not know what's going on. Let me read it. Is that being shared? No, because I don't do it like SciFXs. So this is Renee. I knew her name was Renee, but I was like, is it her middle name or Renee Nicole Good? A 37-year-old wife and mother from Minneapolis, Minnesota, was killed today by Donald Trump's ICE agents. Was killed today. This was January 7th. So let's remove Donald Trump's ICE agents. She was killed by an ICE agent. But you see how let's just remove the Donald Trump, just so you're not like, oh, Donald Trump did this. Was shot by an ICE agent. After shooting her while she was attempting to drive away, they denied her medical treatment. Let me see what it says. Her president offers no sympathy for her available death, nor condolences. This is a left-wing pot. They're upset, but besides that, so it gives an idea. Let's see what this says. This looks like a picture of what Trump came out and said. I just viewed the video clip. This is Trump's statement after it happens, all right? So there's an altercation with that girl, Renee. She's following trucks, ICE trucks. They ask her to pull over. She pulls over. They tell her to get. Some kind of conflict ensues.
We're talking about good tires on both sides. Let's do this.
So she takes off in the vehicle. There's numerous ICE agents around, federal law enforcement. One thought their life was threatened, pulled out of the pistol and opened fire on the driver. I think shot 3 times, right, SciFX? I know I heard 2 shots. Was it 3 that they clocked?
So she got hit twice. There was 3 shots fired.
Okay,
there's 3 shots fired. She got hit twice, but the first shot was the kill shot. I mean, and you can see it in the picture. Like, so I mean, they released it's not even body cam footage. Like, you can actually see the ICE agent filming with his phone because they're just trying to they're taking note of this vehicle that is blocking them. It has been blocking them throughout the whole day. It's the leader of the barricade, and they stopped. When they're sitting there saying, "Oh, she's waving them on," no, she's waving on other cars, but she's intentionally stopping the ice like the ice, what's it called? Not a what do you even call it? Like it's like convoy. It's like a convoy of ice cars that are all together. So she's stopping them, but she's waving on pedestrian ones. And they're like, she's just waving them on. She's waving on ice. It's like, no, she's fucking not. She's been doing this the whole fucking day. Her and her little lesbian wife, and right next to it is egging them on. It's a whole fucking thing, dude.
Well, I see. Let me go in the chat real quick because I was like pulling stuff up behind. Let's see what my man Humble said. Humble said, he said, play the raw video from the ICE agent point of view. Obviously, I can't play the raw footage. I will play footage that has been
you absolutely can. It's on X.
Fox News, it's from YouTube. Fox News released it from a different angle. You don't see anything like that, this is YouTube.
His video is released too. You can watch it.
The one that's released is, but we'll go. Let me go through comments in a sec. I'm not neglecting comments, but I'll go through them in a second. I kind of want to be, like, again, somebody lost their life, so we'll play this. If you don't want to watch, please walk away. I'll play it for, let's say, 5 minutes. What's it, 6:21? Come back here at 6:30. You know what I mean? So I'm going to play this joke because it's part of, it's sad to say that people don't want to see this, but it's news, right? We need to talk about this shit because it's
going to talk about it. You're going to be like, well, I'm not saying towards you. I'm talking about people in general or the news in general. You're going to be about it. Show all angles, show everything, and let people decide for themselves. And I mean, I came like, well, I'll say this: the first video that was posted, I was actually kind of more on the side of like,
uncertain,
I would say the left. I was like, dude, that doesn't look good. And then like 3 or 4 other videos came out, and it's like that guy is clearly hit. The tires fucking spin out on the ice when they were actually directly pointed at him when she originally accelerates. And I'm like, okay, no, she was actually literally trying to go forward into that dude. Whether she meant to go into that dude or not, her car was faced that way. When you're in front of that vehicle, you don't know where those tires are at. There's so many things that are at play there. And it's like and like I made a joke post about it, but at the same time, it's true. ICE saved the ICE agent because the tire slipped, and that half a second that he barely gets clipped. So he still gets hit, but he still does get hit. But if it was that 1 second or half second difference, the story would be different because it would have been like lady runs over ICE agent and then maybe gets gunned down later or stopped and detained later. Depends on how it goes. Like they would have been chased down, but yeah.
While you're bringing this up, I'll tell everybody in the chat.
But it would have been celebrated by the left instead of condemned. Ta-da.
Before I play the video, let me let everybody know. Preface this by saying the ICE agent got into an altercation like 6 months ago where he got allegedly ran over. I don't know how bad. Same guy, the guy that did the shooting.
No, he got hit and then dragged 300 feet. Yeah.
My thing was telling Cyfax, I'm an electrician. If I get some kind of electrical injury at the job site, 6 months later, I'm still very weary of what happened. Let's say got ran over by a car. I'm not going to be walking in front of any vehicles where somebody's hitting the gas. Forklifts. We use forklifts on the job site. That's me. So I'm just being devil's advocate. Was he doing his job walking? Yeah, but he did walk in front of the car. And if you're so scared for your life, maybe walk around the back. Just playing devil's advocate.
But walking in front of a car isn't provoking you to drive forward. It shouldn't drive like where. You've had multiple officers that probably wasn't him yelling at you to get out of the fucking car. He's assuming, hey, you're about to get out of the car. He's getting ready to go help detain this person or to, help around the area. His first thought is not, oh, this person's about to gun it and run me over, because logical people don't think, oh, you know what my first instinct is to when somebody tells me to get out of my car, gun it and run away. Like that's not a rational decision from a rational person. And that the only reason people like that are thinking like this is because for the last 4 to 5 years, I don't know, maybe there's just like legal crime going on all the fucking time in all these blue states, and they just think, hey, everybody gets a slap on the wrist. I'll get one too, right? Until you don't.
So
have fun with that.
Kelly, I'm gonna play this video. Don't worry. I don't. What you see is safe. Nobody, but you don't see. So, and I'm not gonna play every angle because, like Sci-Fi said, the first angles that came out were questionable. This and that. This is the newest angle that needs to be played. Fox News played this. If you're squirmish, look away. I'm gonna play it right now because I told people to come back at 6:30. So I got about 5 minutes. We're gonna start it. This is the shooting that happened. You don't see anything vulgar.
None of the angles are like brutal. It's just like, I mean,
Exactly.
it's implied.
It happens. You know what happens, so it's graphic.
Full video.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. Show your face.
That's fine. I'm just blocking a barricade and I'm impeding your law enforcement.
It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car.
So right here, they've acknowledged that they
he's
need to
on
get
the
out of
left
car.
side
Talking
of the car.
to the driver. There's two occupants of this vehicle. One's already out of the vehicle. The agent is already acknowledged. In clear view, he's on the other side of the car, and I can hear him being recorded on this side. He's not using a microphone. He's just using his fucking video. He doesn't have a microphone like me and Cybex. Like, Cybex, what you saying? I said, get out of the car. What'd you say? No, he's saying loud enough to where we can hear over here. So she should be able to hear that twice for the commands. And now this is where it all goes down.
Get out of the car.
Oh.
So that's the video that happens, and you see it. I mean, it's somebody's mom, somebody's daughter. So I don't want to play it over and over and just let it loop, but it's sad, man. That Fox News is saying they were led astray and they were misinformed. It's like whatever the case was, but you know what? So was that police officer, because if I got zapped by a fucking if I was working on hot wires, high voltage, and I got zapped and almost died, and I got 3rd-degree fucking burns, best believe 6 months later, when they're like, "Hey, you got to work in these hot fucking high voltage wires," and say, "I got a lockout, play. I'm gonna find the disconnect, pull that shit off, lock it the fuck off, and I'm the only person with the damn key. If I get zapped, then somebody's ass gonna be my motherfucking grass. I'll plant them in the motherfucking 6 feet under." That's me taking every precaution I can to ensure my safety. Not walking in front of a car that apparently agitators most likely will drive at me. This guy knows what they're going to do. Just like they know what the agitators are going to do. They're going to jump in front of the cars and protest, and they're not going to hit them because,
you're not supposed to, but
the federal agents will drive.
One of the biggest things I'm curious about. One of the biggest thing I'm curious about is where was this under Obama? Where was this under Biden? Where, like, these people barricading these. No, but if you really think about it, though, it's like, okay, why is this only happening now? It's literally just because Trump. It's Trump bad. I don't like Trump. These agencies are doing shit under Trump, and it's like, does nobody realize Obama's nickname was fucking Deporter in Chief? He's like, I think this might actually go down as one of Trump's biggest losses. Is he's not going to deport as many people as Obama did. Like, he's not going to be able to do it because people are blocking him from doing so. That's going to be the only loss like Trump actually has throughout his fucking presidency, is he's not going to be able to say, fuck, I deported more people than Obama. No, he's not going to be able to do it because people are blocking him from doing so.
Well, like I was saying earlier, remember I said we need a third no answer. We need a third party, the guys that don't vote, that aren't willing to do it. If you're not on a right wing,
those are called libertarians, and they're useless.
If you're in the middle and you don't vote, and you see somebody doing some shit like this to where they could possibly lose their life, try to help them get out of the road and save their life for one more day. If they're misinformed or they're just very passionate about what they stand behind, let them be passionate for at least one more day, especially if they got family members. If you're in between, it's fucking sad that we're going to fight, each other, Americans. It's like, I don't know.
No, but the thing is we shouldn't be. And the reason is because sadly it's the left. Like, the right isn't pushing fucking violence. The right isn't pushing any of this. They're just enforcing what's already there. If you don't like what's already there, you can vote for it in the ballot box. You can do that, whatever. You're pushing against something that's already been there. You're literally just pushing against somebody you do not like. And he's doing the same thing that everyone else did. That's it. He's just doing it more openly, I guess. So what the hell are you complaining about? These people are fucking psychotic, dude.
Again, she should not have gunned the car GTA style, but she did lose her life. She's an American. And that's what being being diplomatic is about. We fight for the right for people to have different voices and sets of opinions. To be able to, act liberal as fuck. You come to this country to be psychotic liberal and to be able to still earn a living, take care of your kids, and have a fucking good relationship with your friends. But same thing with Charlie Kirk passed. When somebody was like, you know what? He's such a good debater that I can't beat him debating because I'm fucking a retard. I need to get a rifle and shoot him.
That's not the case with this. This is
but
somebody.
Still, we're getting so tension and so mad. It's like instead of just being like, hey, look, sometimes the bigger person needs to walk away. Sometimes, and like I heard Leah Marie earlier say, like her wife is, where was it at? Her wife was sitting there agitating her. What the fuck was that? The wife was outside the car.
The wife is out there
How's she
doing it.
that?
Yeah.
If you love
she was the
wife,
one outside the vehicle.
You would be like, hey, oh, my fucking wife is so fucking cool. She's bulletproof, bro.
Look, we're lucky enough to live in an amazing state and an amazing nation, whatever, where we have the right to say and do whatever we want, kind of deal, or well, say whatever we want, but we still live under laws. Once you start impeding those laws, and you start obstructing those laws, then yes, there will be consequences against you based on that. It has nothing to do with your race, color. Obviously, look, blue-eyed, blonde hair, white woman still gets murked by the government. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, it doesn't matter. If you impede the process of what's happening, I don't know, consequences may happen to you. And it's like I have a really hot take on all this overall that I haven't really fully said. I might have said it last night when I was drinking on somebody else's stream, but it's like, this is what I feel about it. I don't want anybody from the left gone at all, because the best defense and the best thing for the right in general is to simply let them speak. Let your enemy speak when they're making a mistake. And the problem about, or the funniest part about that, is the left is just all mistakes. So just let them speak. Let them be idiots. Let them do whatever the fuck they want. And as soon, because there's nothing we can say that can point it out better than them talking. Just let them go out there and just talk, and just maybe ask them like a simple question. What is a woman? And then they flounder and you're like, that person's retarded. Ta-da. That's the best thing that the right has going for them, is literally the left talking and being there. So yes, getting rid of these people, like, I don't support that. I don't want anybody gone. I don't support the death of anybody in general. I literally do not. And for a moral sense, I don't. But also, if I want to go political with it, I also support it for a political sense, because these idiots are going to be the thing that possibly saves the rest of everybody else, if there's enough people that can actually see the retardation there. Because these people are gone. They're so far gone. It baffles me. I know a couple of these people in real life, and anytime I've brought that, like, I have a couple new roommates or whatever, and it's like, I brought my mom around for Christmas, and she was like, you need to get rid of them because you're going to go to jail, because those people are going to start all the problems and you're going to finish them. And I was like, I know, right?
Everybody in my family is crazy liberal. They're left wing. They all vote for fucking, I voted for Josh Stein, the Democratic governor of my state. But I voted for Trump because I look for the best person fit to do the job. And when the two only had two options, I was like, and also they got to have their vice president. I was like, Tim Walz doesn't look like he's a very good fucking governor. I called that one, didn't I? I was like, I don't know if I want him to be my vice president. Lord knows we did a fucking got his hand in the goddamn White House. So I think I made a good choice there. Josh Stein.
Hey, dude, what are you talking about? You got all the tampons you want in your men's bathrooms.
I don't want them.
I know you need them. I know you need them.
I need them, but I don't want them. Oh, wait, I didn't hit it. I thought I hit it. Shit. Hell, Emily Kruger, love you, girl. Always see your videos. Always see your comments. Love them. Shout out to the best community. We got the best ones here. Let you know why it all started, right, Cyfax? Apparently, our boy Nick Shirley, YouTuber. I watch him. I'm subscribed to him. I was subscribed to him before this happened. Subscribed to all these cool people. Brandon Lehman. We think all the cool right wingers. They'd always be like these. It used to be conspiracy theories. Now it's like, wait a minute, my conspiracy theories are coming true 2 years later. Now
whatever I see that tagline, who did this, I know it's gonna be fucking golden.
It's gonna be good, right? So that means it's not AI at all.
Somalis are peaceful fraud community. We want to steal taxpayer money in peace, without FBI jailing our ass. We even hired this liberal, crazy white bitch to come act like she supports us. Look at her. Look at that Karen face. And the eyes. It's always the eyes. Anyway, please stop investigating us and let us steal your taxpayer money in peace.
Damn right. I mean, I think it's fair. Look at this one. Guess we can't file our taxes here, Cyfax. We had someone break in every night. They took all our tax papers. Fuck, dude. That sucks. How are they going to file their 2025 taxes now? Not like anything's digital in the fucking year 2025. Fuck. Damn. I feel sorry for that.
My favorite part about it is like there's multiple angles of this, but the two that I find the funniest, it's like, okay, a group of people whose collective IQ is literally collectively 68, which is two notches below what we call retarded here in America. Their whole country was smart enough to outsmart the government, or the Democrats fucking helped him out. Like that's it. That's it.
I can't believe they actually thought that was going to work.
That's the only two options that happen. It's like you either got outsmarted by retards because you're so stupid, or the Democrats helped you out. And it might be a combination of both. Maybe it's just like it's a collective retardation, and it's baffling to me that. Like, I understand fraud happens. Everybody and their mother wants to be able to game the system in whatever way they can. They, of course. And it's like, I'm all about it. Go for it. But 9 billion, like, I'm like,
in a short ass fucking time too. It wasn't over like 30 years.
I've found ways to get out of like $200 here or there. I'm like, at the end of the year, I'm like, dude, I'm styling, dude. I got you. I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong completely. I need to be I need to inject like way more. What is that? Melanin or what is it to make you darker? Is it melanin? Yeah. I'm way too white to not be able to fraud properly. I mean, I know there's white collar fraud, but it's like, I don't know. I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm blue collar fraud. And by that, I just mean like, I don't pay for health insurance. And so I save myself $200 a year. It's crazy. I know $200 is clearly fixing that pothole on a street next to me that I can go fix in like 5 minutes for $30. But, God forbid I don't pay the government $200. Get the fuck out of here. This whole thing, and that like having all this fraud going throughout all the states. That's just one state, by the way. We have 50 states. If people are not up to date with how many we got, so it's not, you don't got to times it by 50, but just say you just times it by 10, 50 or 90 billion. And you spread that out through all the 50 because, some aren't as populated as the others. You're looking at probably minimum, probably 100 billion in fraud, in just fucking fraud. And that's one form. That's not your health insurance. That's not healthcare things. That's not transportation. That's not any of that. These are the things that are going towards quote unquote children. And then look at the way that the children are nowadays. They're all at like third grade reading levels when they're fucking 20 years old. They're idiots. They're the dumbest people you've ever met in your life.
Hey, Angel, I got one for you, bro.
What are we doing here?
All the above, Angel. What about this? I got a question for you, Angel. Curvy or fat, Angel? How you like them? Angel now. Angel, help me out. Where Uncle T's gonna say she's a dime. Curvy or flat? How you like him, Angel?
Telling you, I need to make a show just called All Facts, Nothing But the Facts, you know, and it's like it'll be just me going off on this shit like properly with no limits because this shit's ridiculous.
That's a good question, Tony. Is that fake, Angel? Is that AI, or is that just stupid amounts of fucking fat shoved in her ass? Is she gonna have horrible issues for the rest of her life?
Dude, my hips hurt looking at that.
It should actually fit there.
Like, I want to get up. And
You're right. I'm like, Leah, I'm ready for it to go like this, Leah. Come kick sideways real quick and do like a little 90-degree that shit. That can't be real. Like who's
Hey, you got elephantitis in your ass? Is that what happened? What do you?
I'm like, she got big titties, so I can see her being a chunky girl, but I'm like, she didn't have that much fat on her to shove. Where'd it come from?
To be fair, I mean, it might be a joke, and she's just doing it for like a video.
That's what I'm wondering. Is it fucking not real? It's like
she's actually proportionate to her top size.
Yeah, she's proportionate. So it's a balloon. It's
banging.
Fake. So it's fake, right? She's got something kind of like.
It looks fake. It's like prosthetics or something. It seems like they're doing it for a video.
Because she's making sure she's getting that.
Because
right?
even when they pat down the legs, it's like that goes in real small. So unless it's just like a super botched BBL or whatever, then no.
Yeah, I noticed that. There's a lot of Hispanic women. I don't know if that's because that's where they do a lot of surgeries at. You know, because they can't get away with a lot of these surgeries in America because they're pretty fucking dangerous. You're slicing people's fucking bodies open, stealing fat from one place, putting it back together, slicing it. You got open fucking gaping wounds. Like, you want to hear another gaping? You want to hear some more gaping wounds? Side facts. Pause.
Oh, is there a Dylan Mulvaney story?
No, I learned something this week that I don't know if you guys learned about, but did anybody see the White House fucking correspondent? They were talking about the new health code violations. Y'all see the health shit?
I did.
Anybody see all that?
Inform me.
Let me see. I think I got a video. Hold up. Let me see if I got the video. If I got the video, I'll send it to us. We can play it. I know I do. So apparently, the Department of Health and Services came out this week, and they have I remember you saying something about it. They flipped the fucking the pyramid upside down. What used to be healthy is now like not healthy. And they said remember
I might have said that as a joke, but it's actually true. Like
it's true.
It's literally upside down now. Yeah. It's literally in reverse. It's kind of like what they said is it's all a lie. The food pyramid is all upside down. Yeah.
So they came out with some information and they want to tell you
that you got to do the DDP. It's like do the Diamond Buster, boom, flip it upside down, and then split it.
So they came out with some information where they want to let the public, because the public has been being misled by the Biden administration, right? So let's see. Is this it? Is it the video? 6:43. Yeah, that's it. So my boy Dr. Oz came out and he had to let everybody know the new health restriction guidelines. And he also had another topic that, in case people didn't know about, if you didn't know, there's only 2 genders. In fact, you know that? And be careful with this transgender
there's
mammoplasty surgery.
Oh, dude, that's news to me, man.
But if you want to switch from one gender to another, let's say from a female to a male,
the whiteboard
you have
with
to get
140,000 that I have written over to the side. I need to erase all that, dude. It took me 7 years to develop. No.
Well, hold up. I'm about to blow your mind here. Hold up. Everybody knows if you want to be a man, if you're a woman and you want to be a man, that you get a penis added. That's called a phalloplasty surgery. Everybody knows that, right? Now, what you don't know is. I'm about to let Dr. Oz tell
Alcohol is a social lubricant.
That's not the right one. So
social lubricant. Jesus Christ. It's a social lubricant. Like a new social lubricant is just talking about politics or religion. And it's like it's a lubricant, but in all the wrong ways, because it's like, oh, you're gonna accelerate everything here fast. Like everything's gonna go from okay to oh shit. This party just went from a banger to I need to get the fuck out of here. Like,
okay, I think this is now that was a good one, but I think this is the real one. Let's play this one.
I mean,
so
you weren't wrong. It still was. It was a perfect one. It was.
It's a social lubricant, but this is even more. This is public information that everybody knows. Now, everybody knows that beer and alcohol is a social lubricant. Duh. That's how you get it in there.
Hey,
this might be the whole video.
Rock. Somebody in the chat's very upset. Obviously, it's Tony Elias. He says, "How dare you, Rock? Identify as a gay, lesbian, non-binary, trans, two-spirited, asexual, galaxy sexual, black retarded penguin." And I mean, if you can't say that in all in one sentence and you don't know what that means, you need to check yourself. Okay?
I'm a he, him.
I'm surprised I actually did that in one shot. That was pretty good.
I'm a he, him, cisgender colonizer. Side effect. It's nice to meet you.
Changes that was made had to do with alcohol.
All right,
Secretary Kennedy or Dr. Oz, could you explain the science
this is the alcohol.
The new language on not saying 2 drinks for men and 1 drink for a woman every day would be healthy, and whether or not the industry had an impact on the language of moderation versus just saying alcohol is not healthy and you shouldn't drink it?
So alcohol is a social lubricant.
It brings people together. That's not the one.
I don't know.
I don't.
Look, I don't agree with anything that guy's saying. Hold on, let me drink this beer and I'll tell you why.
I found it. Hold on.
As soon as I'm done with that one, let me.
Thank God we got a social
There's no
lubricant.
social lubricant here at all. I don't need any of this to be social. I don't know what he's talking about.
Now that we got social lubricants and we all know about how to stay safe, and that you know what, you can only have 2 drinks for men and 1 drink for women because they have different, whatever it is, and we know that there's only 2 genders. This is very important. If you're a woman, remember, we're talking about phalloplasty surgery, because everybody knows that if you're a woman in America and you want to become a man, which is possible, you just need a phallus, right? This is very important. He also said not only is alcohol a social lubricant, side effects.
Not possible, but
what? No, it is.
You can pretend. You can pretend all the fuck you want.
So
not
you can get a phallus attached, but we gotta
you can get a phallus
actually
attached.
think
You're not
about
gonna
it.
be a man.
But wait a minute. Are we thinking enough side facts? Think about it.
You'll never be a man.
So alcohol is a social lubricant, and you can get a phallus attached. But what about? Ready for this? What about this?
Vaginoplasty. A vaginoplasty, a procedure a child does not need, costs $60,000.
Yeah.
Shockingly, a phalloplasty, the creation of a penis, costs on average in America, according to this data, high quality, $150,000 per child.
Holy shit.
I do believe with this work that these prices have continued to increase with increasing manufacturer demand. And I must point out that the creation of a vagina, in that case of a phalloplasty, or a scrotoplasty where you add testicles, that's extra.
So the testicles cost extra.
To be a man, let's put it this way: when it's like your dick ain't worth shit, apparently it's worth 150,000. So get the fuck out of here with that. So ladies,
if you want to get
if I dick you down bad, it'll be like, hey, you got 150 grand in you. Shut the fuck up about it.
So remember, two of everything, Big
terrible,
Chief.
but-
Just because you want to get a penis, don't forget, I can spend $100,000 for my dick. What about the balls? You got to have the twig and the berries. They cost
50
extra
grand a
money.
piece. I mean, ladies, look, if you're getting dig down even mediocre, you're looking at 200 grand inside you. And maybe another 100 grand per inch. But
if you ladies want to fucking, if you ladies want a man with money, maybe find a transgender. They got a whole bunch of cash. Fuck yeah.
Apparently.
They fucking rolling. That's like, holy shit. My man Mehmet Oz came out and dropped a whole bunch of alcohol as a social lubricant. Well, no, duh. It brings people together. Like,
that
yeah,
was actually
tell
one of
me
my
about it.
first like questions when I started hearing about this becoming more out there, because it's like we all knew that there's people out there like that. Like we all heard about like Thailand ladyboys and stuff. It's like they all
Ladyboy.
say that they're
Thanks.
they all say they're ladyboys. They're like, yeah, I'm a boy, but you know, they dress like that. It's a lifestyle out there. That's a whole thing. So it's like there's that, and then there was like hermaphrodites, and then we had what was it, androgynous people in the 90s. They used to call them like heroin chic or whatever. So it's like this kind of thing was like, this has been around, but then all of a sudden it went from being around to being like, this is in now. This is the new hotness. It's like, it's so in, right? You know, Zoolander, like this is so, being trans is so in right now. And it's like, it's so manufactured. And I was like, okay, it's whatever. Like being emo, doing this, whatever. It's like, yeah, you just instead of going to this store, you go to Hot Topic. But how are you spending 40 to 60 fucking grand to get this shit done? And then the
Tell me about
hormone
it, bro.
treatments and all that. And I'm like, who the fuck has this kind of money? And then you see the kind of people that are doing it. They're all like children of fucking movie stars and stuff. They have dumb money to just waste.
Crazy
Like,
amount of
I got
fucking
nothing
money.
better to do. Let me just finance my new purse puppy, because that's all these children are to them. They're purse puppies. They're like, I have a transgender children. You should cast me in your movie. And it's like, okay, that makes sense. And then they go out there and be the most fucking vile people you've ever seen in your life. It's like, who would have thought? Who could have seen any of this coming? it's
Our girl Leah said, well, time to social lube up for me, minus the surgically stitched on junk. Social lubricants are real, men. 2026. Let's fucking go, Leah Marie. Damn right. Cheers to that. I like that. If you have a beer, respectfully.
I've been getting back into
even a
work.
glass
I'm
of
doing
wine.
the same thing
You know what
Rock
I
is
mean?
doing. I'm my gut won't be gone by March, but
You need to get some
it'll
curls
be
for the girls,
slimmer.
man.
It'll be slimmer.
Start with here, hit up here, get them nice little tension and tight. You know, they're small. Come fucking March, I'll be hitting the gym fucking Saturday morning and wake up. I'll be like, I want to look nice and ripped up when we get out there in fucking Miami. You know, it's like I haven't fucking worked out in 2 months. I work out for the next 2 months.
I move like 400 to 500 pound fucking water heaters kind of every day.
You're some lightweight. Go out, fucking run, burn that shit off.
I call that my wake up call. I'm like, oh, let me just have some coffee and move 500 pounds around. Let's do that. Like that's my morning most mornings. So it's all good.
Well, you want to here's a social lubricant. Talking about social lubricants, Leah Marie, I don't know if you're with us for New Year's Eve, but this is the bartender of the year. Did anybody see this guy? I know me and Sci-Fax saw him, but have you guys seen the bartender of the year? This fucking dude is awesome as shit.
Are you kidding me? If I saw this guy, I would have forgot him the next morning, because he poured me all the right drinks, and I'd been like, who gave me what? And I'd been like, dude,
I'm pretty sure
the samurai bartender poured you all the whiskey. And I was like, I drank it, didn't I? And they're like, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised
Yes,
if when you checked your debit card, you're like, holy shit, this motherfucker. I remember drinking now because he probably charged the fuck out of it. Because this dude, watch, you're paying for the experience. So
I'm
we're gonna watch the
charges
master
immediately. No.
Hold up, we're watching.
To go out of your way to just like, okay, let me take something that's super simple and blow it out of proportion and then charge you an extra $20 fucking for it, because I lit the fucking bar on fire for 3 seconds, and you're like, okay, yeah, that has nothing to do with my fucking $2 or my 2 ounces of tequila you gave me. What the fuck are you doing? I like, don't get me wrong, I'm like, hey, that's cool. I get like maybe you pay for the experience, but when you really think about it and you sit back for a half second, you're like, the fuck, what was that about?
Chris Bolts, I like him too. But I played him for a reason.
It's
Chris.
awesome.
You're not gonna,
it's awesome.
You
Don't
love
get me
him.
wrong. It's
He was
awesome.
bartender of the year 2025.
I'm not paying $40 for that shit.
You're not gonna like this next guy. This is gonna get awkward and uncomfortable very quick. All right. So let's play the next guy that wants to be like him. And I hope it just auto plays into it. This guy is awesome as shit. Ready? Watch how awkward this guy is, Cybex. Imagine getting a drink from him and be like, we can make a video every time he looks and goes,
It
had me going,
this is gonna be the worst thing I've ever seen. It's gonna be so terrible. Okay, obviously he's making fun of these people, but yeah.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Wait, you're gonna talk to me like he's Mr. Perfect. Like, dude, you're doing way too much, player. Back off. Stop looking at me in my goddamn eyes like that. Give me my fucking drink faster and quit staring at my fucking eyes.
I wanted water with lemon. It's like, what the fuck is this?
He's doing the most right now. Ain't no use fucking playing.
He just shows the bottle off for no reason that he's not even gonna pour in there. He's like, "Hey, check this out. This could have been in here, but nah. You're too cheap. You're too cheap. You're too cheap for this one."
He thinks he's like awesome, like the best bartender ever. So fucking awkward. If we can get the camera over his shoulder right here.
No, this guy's clearly this guy's fucking around. This isn't real. This guy's not real. He's fucking around. He's making fun of these videos.
You see the eye flick side exit. Give me my fucking drink and stop kissing me, goddammit.
Why? What the fuck?
Why? Dude, took the fucking out. Give me my goddamn drink, Chris. What the fuck?
The best way he can end this is he slides the drink across the bar table and it just shatters across the fucking wall. And then that's part of the experience. You got to drink it off the floor. Like, that's part of the drink. Like, that's it. Like,
all right, this dude is still not done with my drinks.
I feel like I was done with this video before you started, and I'm still watching it. It's crazy.
Old-fashioned.
Jesus.
That dude sucks, doesn't he? So we go from the best to second best. I don't know, dude. Well,
that guy was clear. That guy was clearly making fun of the rest of them.
He's not. He's from like Monaco or something like that. He's just fucking European, and he doesn't get trying to get like high dollar.
He's making fun of that shit.
Like Liam Reese said, when he like this, he goes.
It reminded me of those videos where it's like Indian street food, and it's just like a bunch of white dudes in their backyard, and they do all this stupid video. Like, we've done those before.
Abe shows
it's funny as hell. They're the funniest goddamn thing, and like, it's because it's so accurate. Because it's like, all of a sudden, randomly your timeline would be flooded with these things, and you're like, oh god. And they're like, come to India, look at our food. And it's like somebody mixing a bowl with their foot. And you're like, ugh. And then somebody just obviously makes Instagram and TikTok things making fun of them. They're usually pretty damn funny.
I don't know his name, Chris, but bartender of the year. He was bartender of the year 2025. He's fucking badass. That when he chops it.
Don't get me wrong, it's badass, but I'm not giving you an extra $50 just because you can spin a glass and pour me the fucking same thing.
I bet you. Hey, me and Chris both will, won't we, Chris? My man pulled out an actual little a fucking short samurai, the stealth blade one. You know, just to chop the ice up, puts it there perfect, and spins it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go here and get my man $50.
If I ask you for a fucking Jack and Coke and it takes you fucking 17 minutes because you got to fucking carve up a fucking floury piece of ice, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Away, though. Chris in the anime, Chris gonna be like, yeah, he put that bitch away with precision. Watch him put it away, Chris. Ready? Watch him put the blade away. First off, get the ice. That's for the customer. Second off, put the blade away. He almost cut his fucking goddamn hand off doing that shit.
Now, don't get me wrong. Obviously, if you're going to a bar like this, more likely it's a fancy bar. You're paying for the experience. Like, you're not just paying for the bar, you're paying for the experience. The experience is cool, and it's like, hey, these people do. It's like going to the hibachi grills and stuff, right? And they do all those cool magic tricks and do the fun little flips and whatever with rice and everything. It's just like, you're paying for the experience plus the food. So it's like, yeah, it's a show and food. So. Yeah,
what do you think that is on top? Do you think that's like ice cream? Is that like a strawberry daiquiri with ice cream on top of it and then a rose in it? Is that what it was? He put something.
To be fair, I just look at it as a waste of time. But yeah.
Oh, you best believe we go to MegaCon. I'm
just
taking
an
your ass out
efficient-
to the Fat Tuesdays. I want to go to the bars that have the fucking pina coladas.
I love Fat
and the
Tuesdays.
fucking- I love Fat Tuesdays. If y'all never been, Fat Tuesdays is a place that has fucking
Hey,
My
what?
man knows.
What?
There's
What?
slushies.
You like what?
All they
You
are
like
is
what?
strawberry daiquiri, pina
hey, man,
colada,
you
some
said
blue
what?
Caraca shit. Fat
You
Tuesdays.
said what?
Damn
What's
fucking
that
right.
on my screen right there? What is that?
Damn right.
What is that?
Let me put it up for you. So
What
if y'all
is
don't
that?
know this fucking place, it's
What is that?
awesome. You
Fat
go,
Tuesdays.
you get a cup like this.
It's my water
and
cup
it's
now
slush-
because I've taken them all home every time I buy one. Fat Tuesday. As soon as you said it, I was like, "What are you talking about?" It's literally right next to me. It's my water cup.
If you want to watch a nice anime on bartending, watch Bartender. Is that an anime? You heard of it, Sabe? Anime called
What was
Bartender?
that?
My boy Chris Bolt said, if you want to watch a nice anime on bartending, watch Bartender.
I have not watched that, but I'm down to watch it. Hey, Chris Bolts. Also, I remember yesterday even you were saying, "Hey, if you ever or if we ever wanted to have you on, it's not that we
Always
want to
try
have
to.
you on. We want you to be on. If you're on, if you're down to be on, usually we are down to have you on. So I know I don't know how long his show is going today. I'm going to be doing a show after this as well. We'll continue it on. It'll be just random talking. If you want to jump on, man, hit me up.
In 1 hour.
I'm
You
not
gotta
hard.
do-
I'm not hard to find. I'm gonna be like that dude. What was it? Indiana, where the guy was like, "I'm not hard to find, man."
So Cybeck said
not hard
he's gonna
to
do a
find,
show
brother.
after this. If you guys are new here, thank you for showing up. We are new here. This is my second episode. I'm gonna start doing every Saturday, 6 p.m. like this, because nobody else is on. I'll do 2-hour streams. So we'll go for another hour, because I still want to talk about the Batman 2 casting. And obviously we gotta talk about Avengers Doomsday while we're getting drunk, because man, I can't wait.
Yeah.
And so we'll do that for another hour. After that, Sci-Fac's gonna do a stream tonight. So if you guys haven't subscribed to my boy Sci-Fac, we got anybody? You're a fucking moderator. Why don't you put Chris
Well,
Bolt's
hey
fucking thing in
man,
the
if,
chat?
if we do it right, look, you can come in early when everybody starts to drink. You can come here for like I don't know, the real topics, everything. Then you come over to my stream, and it's just gonna be random bullshit. We're just gonna be hanging out, talking shit for a couple hours. It could be 1 hour, could be 7. Who knows? I mean, if you ever come to a sidecast before or been invited to one, yeah, they're it's a fucking wild card out there.
They're
It's
fucking awesome.
crazy.
It
It could be super boring. Actually, I don't think any of them have been boring. They've just been shorter than others. I'd say the closest thing to boring is shorter. If they go very long, it's because people joined and I just fucking let it ride. Let's go.
Yeah, I try to do like format shows, like 2 hours. Like my boy DA, I try to have some kind of hype. But Sci-Fax, that's how I met Sci-Fax. Sidecast. He was like, "Let's get drunk." I'm like, "Yeah, let's fucking do that." We just talk about yeah, let's just hang out. Like we're just sitting in a fucking room together, even though we're fucking miles apart. If anybody ever wants to come on, especially you, Chris, we've been trying to get your ass on for a minute. You come join us. We have fun.
Hey, Chris. Hey, if you're available right now, man, jump on. Come shoot the
Come
shit
on.
with us, dude.
Socially, let's come hang out. I know you don't drink, but grab another social lubricant.
What, you don't drink? You're about to. No.
I think he said that earlier. Didn't he? Said I don't know shit about drinks, right? Other than how to drink them. My bad.
Oh no, it sounds like he drinks. Hey man,
social lubricating at its best. Let's go.
Hey, we're trying to socially lubricate the chat into joining us. Like, look, I know some channels, and this is what I pride myself on the most when I'm doing my shows and stuff. Is talking to the chat. Like, if the chat is responding, I'm going to respond to the chat as much as I can. I love having a great conversation. Obviously, any of my guests that are there is going to be fucking awesome. I love having those conversations. But the main reason I've always wanted to make the chat a big part of whatever I'm talking about is because I was a part of the chat, like a lot of us were too, and it's like, then you know what they told us, like all the people that we watched, make your own channels, do your own thing. And it's like, okay, let me go do that. I also wanted to do that, and then also talk to the people that were kind of like me, where it's like, dude, I want to say something. I have a voice in this. Fucking bring your voice on, dude. Let's do it. Hell yeah. I'm down for it. I love it. That's what That's the point. It's like that's the point of some of these things. It's like let's all talk about it. Let's do it. Because if you go to MegaCon, you go to the nerd rotting meetups, you go to any of these meetups that are part of this sphere or whatever, and you meet us. Guess what? We're all super sociable people. We all love to talk to everybody. We want to hang out. We want to have drinks with you. I mean, if for some reason you want a picture, great. I'll take a picture with you. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I want to hang out. I just want to shoot the shit with you. Let's hang out. I'll shake your hand. Like I like meeting people. I like talking to people. Isn't that what a lot of this is about? Like
that's what it is.
Connecting, like, hey man, we have something that's amazing and awesome, or we can connect to everybody around the world
instantaneously. I'm talking to people, like I said, Rosalind, she's in India, Kirpa, Sweden. It's instantaneous.
It's oddly beautiful, man. It's
beautiful,
amazing.
Man. You, LA, I'm in the East Coast, Both. What I was gonna say is we got a lot of people on. You said you like playing Arc Raiders. You know Tomby? I'm sure you probably watched Tomby and Smooth the DJ, who's the moderator for the Nerdrotic. Me and Sci-Fax would play it. Mr. Lark, if he might be in the chat lurking. He's at work right now. If he's probably listening, Mr. Lark, if you're out there, a lot of people play it. That's cross-platform. So you need to, jump on here. I think you're like 4 or 5 subscribers away from hitting 500. All right, or was that was that you? Or no, I think you already hit 5. My bad. Maybe that's. But I was like, either or. We got a big community of people that play that. You can always have somebody play.
Leah Marie says he's streaming right now.
Okay, I didn't know if
he says send the link. I'll jump on for a bit. Hey, Chris Bolts, what where do we hit you up at, man? Like you can find me at Gallows the Media. If you hit me up, I'll shoot a link to you.
I'm pretty sure I got him on.
Like I said, I'm easy to find.
I got you on. I don't have you on X. Let me get him and see. Are you following me on X? Because I don't know if I'm I'm not verified. No shit.
I was thinking about paying for premium just because, like, I've been doing some posts and I
thought you were on here. When I typed your name, it didn't pop up. Do I have you on fucking Discord? How do I have you? I thought you were on Twitter, aren't you? I could have swore I texted you. I could have swore I messaged you before on fucking Twitter. I'm like, no, you're not in my messages. It must have been on fucking X, which I don't have on my goddamn fucking computer anymore, do I? Let me see how to get the fucking Discord. I don't need discourse. While everybody's hanging out, let me turn the music up for y'all because I'm feeling the night drive. What about y'all? 20. Discourse is open. Chris Bolts. I don't see your fucking name on here either. Yo, bro, I know we friends, right? How do I fucking message you? I've messaged you before. Let's see. Haven't I? No, I've messaged you through fucking PlayStation, haven't I? We're friends on PlayStation. Yes, you gotta go and send me an invite on Twitter if you got Twitter, and I'll send you an invite or send Sci-Fax one. Sci-Fax, you got something you can send them? I don't know how else to send it to him. I guess we're friends on fucking PlayStation. I don't have the PlayStation app on my fucking on my computer. Right? Or can I do it? How else can I do it? If we can't do it right now, Chris, I don't know how have you locked in. Like Sci-Fax is on. Let him try to do it. He might have this down. While he brings that up, you know what I'm gonna bring up? You know what I'm gonna bring up? Let's turn the music back down. Pause. Let's turn it off. I want to add to the table because we watched it last night with me and Sci-Fax. You all have probably seen it already, but I want to watch the Avengers Doomsday trailer. Not only the Avengers Doomsday trailer, but the one with the X-Men in it, the good one, the new one, not the new one. Angel, I know they got the Black Panther meeting the Fantastic Four. Not that one. That one's still potato quality. We're not going to fuck with that junky shit. See, you might like that. Me, personally, I'm not into that shit. I want the nice, crisp, HD, beautiful sound. And this is why. Because there's stuff in this trailer that I want to break down. I want you all to see that I'm a fucking X-Men fanboy. And when I saw this, it got me fucking so crazy. The first 2 trailers we got were like teasers. I told Sci-Fi, if we get either one of those in the actual Avengers Doomsday, I'd be fucking surprised. I'd be more surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like the Joker when he pulled the pin, buys the pin and pulls it out, and he's about to throw it in Suicide Squad trailer that we never got. If you guys remember that, I wouldn't be surprised if those first Captain America and Thor, please, Father, I'm talking way too long, is just some shit to get us hyped up, which didn't work. This motherfucker got me hyped up, and let's watch 1:08. If you guys have seen it, you're ready, but it gets better every time. We're going to break it down.
Death comes for us all.
Rocket Schiller.
That's all I know for sure. The question isn't, are you prepared to die? The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
Dude, so fucking good. This film is not yet rated. That thing gets my dick hard, bro. I'm not going to lie. It does it for me. I don't know about anybody else, but if Captain America was like, oh my God, you know what Captain America did? The first trailer, I'll give it the fact, it got a lot of discourse spreading. People might not have liked it and thought it was the best trailer, but it got a lot of discourse, and everybody started talking about, oh, why did they bring Captain America back? We already got Sam Wilson as Captain America. No, this is Captain America. No, Sam Wilson. You know, whatever. It got people talking. And I thought he fucking was dead. Well, this is after he returned Infinity Gauntlet. He's creating incursions, and and the incursions were just sparking the Doctor Doom, and it got people talking, right? It definitely got people talking. It did its job. The second one, not so much. The Thor joint, I wouldn't say that did its job. I think that was drawn out way too long, and I think it kind of tarnished the steam that was going from that first one when we brought Cat. I would have put the Thor one first because we knew Thor was coming back, right? I would have put the Thor one first, all drawn out. Him talk, please, Father, talking. Be like, that was pretty cool. He's talking to Odin, and hopefully Loki can hear him, which we don't know if he can or not. That, and then second, if everyone's like that was kind of lackluster. Don't worry, second week, we're gonna have Captain America. Okay, and you're ramping it up a little bit. Third week, hitting the fucking fan with the X-Men, bro. Hitting the fan with the X-Men. Side effect. Everything in the channel screen. I mean, right there to the X in the window, the stained glass window right there. This looks just like the X-Men. Not the shitty Fox universe and the sequels. This looks like the prequels, I guess you want to call it, the legit ones. The first ones. This looks like the same hallway that Trask and Wolverine. Is that you? How long has it been? Like you see Cyclops at the bus, like that little armchair right there. You move it out of the way, you can hit the fucking wall. The goddamn thing go, and it'll slide out of the way. I'm like, member berries, bro. I'm getting all of it. Right here, great shot. How long did it start? It starts off kind of dark. If you look to the left, can y'all see my arrow when I'm doing that? You look to the left there, you see a little light coming in the window. Watch the searchlight start scanning.
It's searchlights, from the Sentinels. Clearly.
Yeah. Well, I'll turn it. Look at that.
I don't think any of this is gonna fucking make a difference, though. It's gonna be like all these things we're seeing. They're like little 3 to 5 minute segments of, let's say, the bigger story, but there's no fucking story. They haven't built a story, so who cares?
We don't know that. And I tell you what, we could make a video.
Hold on.
Even better.
We don't know that. what story's been built in the last 5 years? Tell me the story in the last 5 years. Then we don't know that they haven't built a story. We're living when we're here now. What story's been built?
I watched Avengers Doom. I watched Avengers Infinity War. If I were to take Avengers Infinity War, right? If we were to take that
and then
movie
we had
right
Endgame,
now, the
and
first
then
10
ended.
minutes. No.
What has happened? What has happened?
Stop. Listen. If I had to take the first 10 minutes of that, and we're just saying, look, the Russos are going to be the director of Avengers Doomsday, and we got these characters. Let's recreate what we think would be the entrance of Doom, aka the entrance of Thanos. So you just want to
jump into an alternate reality, like what they're going to do with this show? Because we're not living that reality, dude. We had
you're saying
6 years of shows.
You're saying there's no story. There's a story.
There's no story.
You got to look at how the Russos present it. One thing DA says is DA's like, we don't know Rock. We don't know. We knew Thanos, right? We don't know this fucking guy. We got to get introduced to him, and we're gonna have to know him in like 10 minutes. That's not gonna work. That's how we got introduced to Thanos. We did get some.
Hey man, I'm just curious. Is your shoulder all right? Your shoulder good?
Yeah, it's fine. So
I know it's because you're reaching so fucking hard. I want to make sure you didn't pull it out of your socket.
No, again, if you watch the beginning of it, I can see how we introduced the beginnings of Infinity War. They introduced Thanos in 10 minutes. They told you what his plot was. They told you how strong he was. They showed you how strong he was. They gave you an idea of what he was going to do, where he was going. And I was like, okay, so we could do the same thing with Doctor Doom. Doesn't have to have a face reveal. We could introduce Doctor Doom, show you his Doom bots, his little fucking team. We can show you how strong he is, what his mission is, and where he's starting and where he's going, where he's been. Something simple as when he shows the fucking the gauntlet. He already got the Tesseract that he got from Xandar, which we'll learn later on in the film. And he's put the destruct. It's like, so we'll learn it within 10 minutes. So they can get us on board. They can make a good film without us knowing who Doctor Doom is. They can get us on board in 10 minutes.
What would it
got me
take
on board
for
this
you?
1 minute.
Look, so with what we've been presented and what you know, and with the basically no buildup, what would sell you on this being good? Like what do you want to see out of this that where you'd be like, hey, that was fucking cool? What would you see out of this? Like even if just speculate, obviously, because that's all we can do, without actually knowing the story, even though I might know the story. But it's like, what would make you happy in it? Like, what if you saw something happen, you'd be like, hey man, that lived up to my expectations. What are your expectations of this?
Well, this right here, to see these two on screen again and get a proper send off, not I'm a crazy old man and I don't know where I'm at. No, God, I'm yelling Patrick Stewart and Wolverine's got to kill me because I'm like, what the fuck? Or better yet, I'm in your mind, Wanda, and I'm stronger than you.
Angel's saying, "Where's his invite, man? Where's it at?
You want to jump on?
You're not running this through mine. You didn't run this one through.
No,
mine?
I didn't run this. No, this is not mine. I didn't
say,
run this anyways. I sent
you
DA
can add
an invite.
it. I don't care.
And I sent one to you, but I sent one to Side Facts. But I don't know if you want to, hang out. I figured you'd be out with your girl. She'd probably come by. I ain't gonna say too much. She'd probably come by. You'd be all busy. I was like, oh shit. Let me just get the invite. I got you, bro. Copy.
Hey man, just for a heads up, you can run this one too. Like I don't care. I don't know how many I can have on there, but if yours can be on here too, go for it. Because I don't use my StreamYards enough to justify buying it. But if I have other people on there and they can use it and we can just cycle through, I don't care.
Yeah,
it'll make it worth it to me.
I'll talk to you about that off screen later on because I was doing it yesterday and I was like, what the fuck? And a couple things happened and I was like, huh? So and I think I got to the root of all. So we'll talk about that later on when I remember. I think I got you.
I was just I kind of thought it was the same thing, and I was like, I went to go click on his name, and I was like, why is it not highlighting? I thought I was like second admin, and I'm like, oh, it's not the same thing.
Let me stop screen. Let me share screen. If anybody wants to send me an invite, if anybody wants to bequeath me as a friend, it's all the same everywhere I go. Rockefeller Plaza is I think it's got a space in it. If you put Rockefeller Plaza, capital R, capital P, it's either going to be no space if they don't allow it. If they allow a space, It's gonna be a space. But some sites will be like, we don't allow with no space. I'll be like, all right, underscore. Sorry, that's a special character. All right, then fucking no space. So it's either
well, I think Chris Bolt's down to jump on too, so we might get casual reviewer and Chris Bolt's.
Good.
And I
because
mean,
you know what?
if
I want to talk about the Batman 2 casting, and I'm sure you guys.
Well, if Chris Bolt's picture is accurate, and we got Angel coming on, maybe I can play that terrible song.
Look, no, we're not doing. You do that on your channel, not mine. Not on Bonfire.
Okay.
We'll just do that on Sidecast at 8 o'clock whenever you come on.
It's way funnier.
No, it's not.
It's great. You know it's great.
Yeah, as I said, it's hard to get. It's hard to get
I
a
sent
hold
it
of.
to my white Cuban friend, and he loved it.
Okay, cool. But yeah, come on. I sent. That's my handle. If you want to send me an invite, I'm checking out the. I'll look for the end. If you jump up over here, I got you. I don't know how to check to see if I get friends. Was it notifications? Look at that. I want to go check my notifications. Sergeant Garantina. Hold my DualShock. Snarky J cosplay. Come hang out with Rockefeller Plaza. Talk about the Civil War in Minnesota on Bonfire the Beer episode 2. Shout out to my boy. Look, he had Snarky J cosplay. I love it. GG's my boy. If we can get Snarky J, who was in Universal Orlando's, the actual place the other day, I'm gonna be like, yo, Snarky, can I get a photo? Rockefeller Plaza. I'm a huge fan of the channel. I'm a member of the DA's office and the show every Sunday night. We love you very much on there. We'd love to have you come join possibly every now and then. But I know you're so booked and so busy that I greatly, if you have to gracefully bow out, I completely understand. I love what you're doing, Snarky J. Keep it up. She lives in Florida, side facts, right by it, and she lives in Orlando. That's why she did the fucking Universal Studios walk, because she's always
who
going
did that?
through Snarky J.
Snarky J. You know what's funny is Sean, formerly known as Cucksack, whatever. Like he's been on with us a few times. He's good people out, and I believe he's up in Oregon. But he's always joking around. He's like, dude, I think Snarky J and Cyfax would get along great. And I'm like, I don't even know who that is. And
she's beautiful, bro. She's crazy beautiful.
Well, I've since then I've seen pictures like, yeah, it's a good looking woman, sure, fine, and sure she's a content creator. But it's like
she's a cute Cuban cosplayer. Triple C.
I'm a mess, like guys. Like maybe in my 20s,
exactly,
like mid 20s, like 10 years ago when I was in shape, and I was like ripped and like everything. Like yeah, sure, everything.
We're on beers. It's fruit. It's maybe, good. It's wishful thinking. It's food. It's it's fruit. It's fruitful food for thought. Me and you at our best together. She's way out of our league, bro. She's awesome. She's good as fuck.
In my 20s, playing shows at the fucking Whiskey. I'm in good shape. I'm a guitar player playing on Main. I'm playing on Hollywood Boulevard. I'm doing all the things in my 20s. Yeah. I might be able to pull somebody like that out. Right now, no. I'm like, it's like, dude gave up and all he does is drink all the time and talk shit on the internet. Yep. Like, I don't expect to pull dime pieces in their late 20s or 20s, whatever. Like, nah, I'm good.
I don't think
I know my lane. I know my lane. It's all good.
But I give credit where credit's due. And on DA's office, that she's been brought up a couple of times. And I say, you know what? She's a pretty girl. Wow. You know what? She's a good looking girl. But she's not. But she's naturally beauty. She's not like going out there and trying to be excessive beauty. What she is cool. Very knowledgeable in like the entertainment field that we're into, and that is very attractive to me. Somebody that's into the same things I'm into. Somebody that I can experience stuff. That some people might not like that. Me, I want a partner, a best friend. I want somebody that's like, hey, Rock's talking about DC and Marvel again. That's fucking
you're
lame.
Kind of falling into the thing is like, hey, she's cool because I see what she says online sounds cool.
No,
they could be like a lot of these people are not like what they seem like online. Like when you meet me in person, you're gonna realize, if anything, I am exactly like the fuck I am online. You're gonna be like, holy crap!
This is not no, I'm just saying there's not a lot of people, women that are
a lot of people online aren't like that.
You know, Elden Ring, Cybex, some of that.
I don't trust any of that shit. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, ladies out there, if you're doing content, whatever. I don't trust you. I for the most part, I literally don't, unless I've talked to you behind the scenes in some fashion, and I'm like, oh, you're actually legit. I don't. It's like most of it is all front. There's like 1% of them that are legit.
That's all right. I'm fake as shit too, and I can't wait to meet some fake chicks. And
Dude, I would love to be more optimistic. I would love to be more optimistic. That'd be great. Yeah, it's like, I'll have Rockefeller on my shoulder. I'll buy him a drink. It'll be great.
Not you. You're not I'm pushing you up. I'm stiff arming you. So you're gonna go to Universal or what, man?
I think so. I mean,
We've only got a certain amount of tickets,
if the tickets are still available, and my next paycheck is less than.
They've got a
2
limited
weeks.
number of tickets, so if me, you, and Angel go, we need to make sure D goes too. That's 4. That's 5. If Uncle T goes, we need all 5 of us need to get $110 for that fucking Universal's tickets. But
I don't
we'll
think
talk about
T's
that.
going.
I'm getting off. Yeah, I think he might. I think Uncle T said he's going to try to go. There's a lot of money. You better get on it because you see how much airfare goes. Yeah, he said it on the DA's office this week.
Because I mean, he didn't seem like he enjoyed himself at the Nerdrotic one. Because like I went to the Nerdrotic one, he showed up, DA wasn't there, but he showed up, and it'll be different. It's Miami, and it's a whole different thing.
It's
and
not Miami. It's Orlando. Miami is South Florida. This is North.
Well, the other thing, it's not a contained event. Like, so the Nerdrotic stuff is it's a contained event. Like, it's only the fans of said person are going to this thing. You're going to a con in general, and then there's a meetup in like outside of that, and so you happen to be able to go to the meetup type of deal. So like going to the con, like, yeah, you might be able to. I mean, if T can I don't know, slang that game like he says he does, yeah, he might be able to pull up a body or two, and it'll be like, dude, I've been wanting to bang somebody who looks like Storm, and you might be able to find her. Like,
come here, Unc. First off, I love you. It's great to meet you in person finally. Second off, I'm on a losing streak, bro. I need some magic from you, Unc.
What I've noticed with that, when people talk like that in general, they don't deliver in real life.
If they talk all that talk, they don't walk any walk. Is that what you're trying to say, Cyvex? You saying it's all gas?
They do in their own time, but it's like they don't like. They talk like they
what are you talking about? T about to jump on here and be like, I'm getting it in right now.
It's a long game, and it's like it takes a second. It's not
he said he was drained the other night. He came on, he was drained the other night, and I could see it in his eyes. My boy had it.
I was joking around, hey, you don't got to lie to kick it, but apparently some people do. So it's all good.
Did you see that we got the casting for the Batman 2 dropped? Oh shit, that's the wrong casting. I didn't mean to put that one. Oh shit. Barry Keoghan as the Joker, Scarlett Johansson, Sebastian Stan, Rob Pattinson. Look at him. Can you believe this is your cast for the 2027 The Batman Part 2? Is this the gayest Batman you've ever seen, Cyvex?
I mean, if to be fair, like with just these pictures are not a great representation of all these actors. But if this is what you showed me, I would assume it's going to be like Batman Forever Part 2. Like Batman Forever. From this picture, yes. But it's like obviously they're not going to look. Oh, well, hopefully they don't look like that. But
that's the real cast. But somebody found the most queer pictures ever, and like them doing some. That's
like the
real
worst
cast.
poses and the worst shit that somebody paid them to be like, hey, put this on and do this, and you're like, oh god.
Like Scarlett Johansson,
a lot of people
Lord
get
knows what
painted
the
in
fuck that
bad
is.
lights because of what they're paid to do, and hey, man, it's hard to sit there and like. Obviously, we can rag on them, but at the same time, they're like, "Hey, for 50,000, will you put on this fucking stupid ass outfit and pose and put your head off to the side?" And it's like, "Yeah, I'll do it for like $20 and like a fucking Chipotle burger or some shit." It's like, Of course, like you go to a regular person, they would do that no problem, and you just happen to have a good looking face or whatever. And like, yeah, most people would do it for way cheaper. So when you get a bad picture or something, I don't blame them for that. I understand where they're coming from, but it is way funnier nowadays with social media and stuff is to like do collages of that, and it's just like, look at what they look like when they did this dumbass shit. And oh
yes,
then they just
Marie.
they're just gonna get memed on.
This is the cast. So the cast is obviously Robert Pattinson. He's
I'll be right back.
Batman, right? And then you got the other four were Barry Keoghan, however you spell it, the Joker. He was in the Batman Part 1. Like when Batman needs information on the Riddler, he goes to Arkham and the Joker's there. The Joker kind of like reads the site profile and tells him who he thinks he is and what kind of person that he might be interested to go look for to help try to find the Riddler. The same. So Barry Keoghan will be reprising his role as the Joker. We got Robert Pattinson as Batman, and then we got two newcomers in the game. Like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3, we heard Black Widow was coming in. Scarlett Johansson was going to be added to the cast of the Batman 2. Everybody's like, "Oh, dude, Rock! I know exactly what it is." I've been telling everybody from the get-go. I know what the story is, what I think the story is, what would make sense to end off the other one, continue on with the Penguin, and what the guy Matt Reeves is known for, and what his upbringing was. What I think would be happening, and was like, no, that's not going to be it. What's going to happen is they assume that when they only announced at first, Scarlett Johansson, the Black Widow character, is going to be in the and the Batman. They're like, oh, well, she's going to be a villain. She's got to be Mask of the Phantasm, and it wasn't. I was like, that wouldn't make any sense. If you've never watched the story, the animated movie, Batman, the Mask of the Phantasm, the Mask of the Phantasm is the same exact story that was just told in the Batman 1, except with the chick. I'm like, if they did that, people within 20 minutes, people would be like, what the fuck? It's that person. And that person probably, and it wouldn't make sense. And I was like, there's no way she's going to be the Phantasm. No, she's going to be this fucking one chick. I'm like, whatever. So let that time heal. Just like we still know who Sadie Sink is playing in Spider-Man. So move forward. We get some news now that apparently, you ready for this? You ready for this? We got some news this week that a boy, that's why I was playing this right here. Because it says, I believe in Harvey Dent. Have you seen the picture in the bottom? Can I make that big for him, right? When the Batman 2 opens with Pattinson's voice over saying, I believe in Gotham City. Underneath of it, I believe in Harvey Dent. The picture of Sebastian Stan clapping. Next to him is our boy Aaron, a.k.a. Two-Face from the Nolan series. They said now Sebastian Stan has been hired on to play Two-Face. He's been hired on this week. This is the mock-up AI drawing of what we might potentially get in the Batman 2. And is he a villain? For the story, I think he becomes a villain. For the story I think they're doing, it would be a Part 3 villain. For the story I think they're doing, either it's going to be very long or it'll be like an origin and we'll get a legit third Batman movie. We'll possibly get a legit third The Batman with Robert Pattinson, him being, because also we got the Penguin reprising his role too. What's his fucking name? I always forget the actor name. Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell is the Penguin. He's coming back from Penguin season 2 and reprising his role as the Penguin. We're not getting the Catwoman back. She's not coming back. Zoe Saldana is not returning. So Catwoman's not coming back. We are getting Batman. We're getting James Gordon back. We're getting everybody cast besides Catwoman. And now we're getting these two. The story that I think is going to be happening is Matt Reeves, when he was coming up in film school, he was under the wing. He was an apprentice of a writer, a filmographer who wrote or had something to do with like the Hush series. I don't know if he wrote it or if he was like produced. Like, I think he was the writer for the comics, which is Hush. Hush. Anybody who's played, even if you haven't read the comics, you probably play. If you played the Batman games, the Arkham Knights, you played the third one, like where it's like you're fighting Scarecrow. Hush is in that. When you go to the tower, it's basically a mimic. In the comic book universe, some guy finds out that Batman is Bruce Wayne and goes through facial reconstructive surgery to mimic Bruce Wayne. And everybody's like, Bruce. And he starts smearing Bruce's name, also playing Batman and being an evil Batman to smear Batman's name. And you find out who he really is. Hush. Don't tell everybody who it is. Hush. That's who Matt Reeves came up underneath of when he was learning how to be. Zoe Saldana is not Catwoman. It was, I'm sorry, was I saying Saldana? Thank you, Nespanios. Every time I'm like, this thing is drunk. Zoe Kravitz. I was saying Saldana. Zoe Kravitz was Catwoman. She will not be
returned. No, it's Kravitz.
Was I saying Saldana? My bad. Shout out to Nespanios. My bad. Yeah, so I'm glad everybody knew who I was talking about. Liam knew what I was talking about, but yeah. So she's not returning, which kind of upsets me because I was hoping, but hear me out. I was hoping we're going to get, when at the end of the story, she's going to Belle Reve. And she's going to get where Night Rain hangs out. That's where Night Rain and that's where Catwoman in the story that this takes place have their own.
You say Night Rain?
Nightwing. That's a Nightwing.
I was like,
Nightwing.
I was like, Elden Ring's in this story? This is gonna get crazy.
Elden Ring's in this. Zoe Saldana. No, they go to Belle Reve. You know, they're off in Belle Reve doing shit, and they will be back in the story. Let's say the end of part 2, where he will be Two-Face and most likely be the villain of part 3, the Long Halloween. So they're doing the Long Halloween and Hush. So I'm assuming, because if you know anything about the Batman universe, it's fucking winter right now. Christmas hasn't happened. You know, what was it? Thanksgiving at the end of Penguin. We know that. Remember, Batman opened up on Halloween. They're fucking all out there on Halloween. It's October 31st. They don't know me on the streets. You know, so that's what they're doing. They're gonna do a 3-part trilogy of the Long Halloween. In the Long Halloween, because everything becomes fucking cold from the water. They break the fucking water of the city's water wells, and it's a lower elevated city below seawater. And then the long winter comes, freezing everything, making it like a fucking desolate ice fucking place where nobody can get anything done. That's where the Penguin's Ice Lounge comes into play, which we haven't seen yet. You know what I mean? There's a lot they're still gonna do. I'm like, this is a 3-part trilogy, bro. Whether people think that this is gonna be the last, I was assuming this was going to be the last movie. The more I'm seeing, guarantee we get The Batman Part 3. Guarantee it. Not only that, I'm excited about this fucking. What do you think? This is a mock-up. This isn't really legit, but Sebastian Stan, Two-Face Cyvac. What do you think about that?
He could be a good Two-Face. I think the funniest part about this would be if this movie does better than Superman and like it blows James Gunn stuff out of the water. Because like even if you went a year ago back or so before like all the Superman trailers and all that stuff were dropping, I was sitting there saying like I was on the fence about it. If anything, I was probably more of a James Gunn defender. I was like, dude, everything he's done has been pretty decent, but 2026, that motherfucker, or 2025, he dropped nothing but hot garbage. Like he just dropped garbage all across. And I was like I can't defend this. I can't. I was like, I wanted it to be good. And based on what I've seen, I can judge it by what I've seen. Now that I've seen more, I can't judge it. So having Batman 2 come out, the only thing about Batman 2 that I will say is a possibility of not being great is because I didn't really care for Batman 1. I liked the first 20 minutes of it. And then after that, it's like the most incompetent detective story ever. It's
not incompetent.
He's incompetent as shit.
some of the clues they send to Batman are dumb. Like I hate the rat one where he's like, got the rat and it's like, oh,
I've said it before.
Get the fuck on my goddamn head, motherfucker. His hood is sideways shaking it so he couldn't fucking get up there. If I had this big old square thing in my head and the rat
I've said it before. I've
Hey.
said it before, and I'll continue to say this. He literally gets sent a picture of Falcone like right at the fucking at the front of the Iceberg Lounge, really early into the movie, and nobody at any point looks at the picture and is like, "What angle was this picture taken from?" And where the angle of where the picture is taken from is where the Riddler was the whole fucking movie.
Wow, Sci-Fax. You mean if somebody takes a picture
what a
like
concept.
this, all you have to do is go to the picture, go backwards, and be like, they probably came from that window right there.
It probably
We
went
should go
from
check
right
that.
there, and nobody was like, "Hey, where did you get this picture from? Let's check out where they took this picture from. How do you get this angle?" Oh,
You're
the
not making
angle's
any sense
from
right now.
exactly where the end person is the whole time.
Well, that's
and
one of the
that
things about the
happens
Riddler
within the
is-
first 30-40 minutes of the movie, and
That's-
nobody went there. Get the fuck out of here.
When it comes
I'm
to
the best
Riddler,
detective in the world. You're a fucking
having
retard.
you got to make what 3, if not 4, extremely difficult riddles for Batman to come up with that the audience also doesn't know as well. You know what I mean? I don't want to get any farther because we got a casual reviewer that's going to join us. He's going to help review and give his topics on it. So everybody, welcome to the stage. He needs no introduction. Our boy,
See,
what
I'm
up?
What up?
He's leaving.
Oh, then peace then.
Look, I'm the fuck out of here.
Yeet. Get rid of him, man. Yeet him. What's up, bro? Evening. How you doing?
Chilling. Having a nice vodka smoothie.
Oh, dude, wait till we go to fucking MegaCon. We can get some motherfucking smoothies. Pause. Not like that. You know what I'm saying? We get a motherfucking ice Fat Tuesdays. I'm gonna get a pina colada, half orange fucking Julius, whatever that is, with some drink in it. Slam that and be like, damn, I think I feel drunk. But you guys got like margarita.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm
just gonna get a whiskey and beer, and we're gonna shoot the shit.
Yeah, I'm being Universal, getting faded, or Epic Universe. One of those.
So we
places.
didn't talk about that because I told Sci-Fax we've only got limited number of, and if T's coming, which I think he is, and D, that's 5 of us, and DK Bones. So I think DK said he's coming Saturday night, maybe. So he might not even be there Friday night. So we can eliminate 1 ticket. That's 5 tickets we need to acquire because there's only limited number of tickets.
Thing. If we're going to Universal on Friday night, like I almost don't want to get a ticket for MegaCon other than for just Saturday. If I can
this is what I
myself
said.
50, 60
That's
bucks.
what I said. So for Friday, it's like $65. For Saturday, it's $48. But you have to go to MegaCon either Thursday or Friday to pick your ticket up to Universal. Thursday, it's only $28. So we can go there Thursday.
What's $28? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Entrance fee to MegaCon. We can go there and walk around, scope out MegaCon, pick our shit up.
You don't want to go
Friday,
Thursday, dude. It's the weakest day. Nobody
just to go in and get our fucking Universal pass. You have to go.
But it's
to
going to
the
be some guests.
Friday.
I want to go to the at least to the guest panel and see some of the guests is going to be there. I know that some of the Lord of the Ring people are going to be there.
Not outside that. I think it's illegal in Friday in Florida. So we'll have to figure out something. We'll probably eat some munchies and be like, cheers. Rockefeller's bad.
See me and Brock. Oh yeah, I'm smoking a blunt right now. You don't got to wait for me to be doing that.
Florida, be careful. Like maybe allegedly.
I'm just showing up with whiskey in hand, dude. I don't know what you're.
And some because if we're gonna be at hotels, they're gonna be looking where we are is a high traffic area. They'll be looking for what's that smell? It's not legal in Florida. You know what I mean? So vapes or gummies, if you can. If you're gonna be smoking, make sure you're in a tinted car, and I would be doing something. I don't know. Just be careful. You know, like some the hotels are waiting
in
for
Florida.
us.
What are you talking about? It's legal out there.
I thought it was illegal in Florida.
No, it's
It's a southern state. No, it's a southern state, bro.
Nah, I think it's legal in Florida.
I'm pretty sure it's illegal. You know what I mean? I know all the states is illegal. This state's illegal where I'm at.
It's federally illegal, but in the state of Florida, I think it's legal.
It's federal. It's state. It's legal in the state too. We can look it up. But let me remove this and look up. Is marijuana legal in Florida? Let's see. Can I actually just talk?
Get us back, Grok. Let us know, Grok.
Grok. Let's ask Grok. Now let's see. Weed legal in Florida is gonna be like, fuck no, you know what, dude? Illegal. This is illegal.
So what?
No, it says it says public use is illegal, but although medical marijuana is
public
available,
use is
federally is illegal. So it's out there.
Medical marijuana.
Federally, it's illegal everywhere. Like that's
but state-wise, they're fine.
In Florida,
as long as you're doing
is
in the
legal
like
for
the
residents.
sanctity of your own like residence or whatever. Like
For residents, so you have to be a Florida resident diagnosed with qualifying conditions. But
I'm a resident
recreational
for 3 or 4
marijuana
days.
remains illegal. An amendment to legalize recreational marijuana failed to gain the required 60% of votes needed to pass in 2024.
You act like you've never been to another state before and you carried. Get the fuck out of here.
But what I'm saying that where we're going is it's going to be a lot of it's right next to Universal Orlando.
The most like Republican not give a shit state.
Fucking cops showing up there. You know what I mean? They can be like one cop like, hey man, butt that out and throw it away. It'll be in a fucking squad like, we know what weed is. You're gonna have to go back to North Carolina where you're from. We don't do that shit down here.
You're about to be in an area that literally nobody
bring some edibles. Oh, they go.
Florida's number. You're gonna see nothing but weed in Grand Theft Auto 6 when that shit come out. They're gonna have weed shops in there and everything that you can own.
Yeah, I just saying, you know, I'm thinking about like vaping and like maybe some edibles. So if I'm like, I'm all happy and chilling, like 20 minutes later, I'm like,
well, you're driving. You literally could bring anything you want to bring.
shh, don't tell everybody. Well, I'll airdrop it like a fucking iPhone.
Yeah, I'm gonna mail you a gun or two. Don't question it.
An automatic rifle and an assault rifle. Which one are you gonna send?
No. It's not for the con. It's for protection. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm getting my stuff together this week for the con. I'm getting my hotel situated and the flight. I'm kind of going to wait a little bit on the flight, but I'm gonna get my hotel.
Well, that's what's going to be expensive. So again,
I mean, like I said, I know how to play around with it. So
I was looking into the flights, and like my flights it'll be slightly under 400 for a round trip, and I'm like, that's not bad.
Because for me, I'm in New York, so for like me, it's like flying from Cali to Vegas. You know how flying from Cali to Vegas is like
it's 1 hour.
$100. Yeah, it's like $100 or
it's
so.
like
So that's
1 hour, $80 to $100.
Yeah, they're not too expensive. Like if I was leaving on a weekend, then yeah, I would have been fucked. But leaving on a Thursday, I should be okay.
Well, I'm looking. I'm trying to find the right times where I'm either leaving like Wednesday at like midnight-ish, and then showing up Thursday morning, and I'll wait at the airport to get picked up, or just walk to the fucking the hotel.
Well, I'm just trying to contemplate if I really want to rent a car or not. That's really what I'm trying to contemplate. Like,
well, what are you gonna rent a car for? Like, I got a
because
sedan.
the hotel that I might get, I may not be able to. I don't want to Uber back and forth like that.
As long as it's within 10 miles, I can pick you up. If it's fucking 40 miles away, like Cypher's like, it's only 40 miles. Like, nah, man, it's fucking.
Well, that was because I was misjudged. I thought it was Miami.
You're misjudged. You're misinformed.
Yes,
I think the hotel I might get might be by the airport.
I'm gonna be flying into the main airport that you already thought it was, which is Orlando Airport, and I'll be right there.
That's where it is, Orlando.
Oh, the Grateful Dead co-founder is dead.
Maybe I'll have to pick my bum ass.
Who? What Grateful? Hold up, time out. Breaking news. What did you say?
The Grateful Dead co-founder. This was 39 minutes ago. Bob Weiner.
Bob Weir? Bob Weir?
Yeah, Bob
Weir.
No
way. Yeah. Bob Weir died? No way.
Oh no. Who cares?
Oh no.
From the Grateful Dead. Yeah.
Can you name it a Grateful Dead song?
I can't. I just know the band.
I can't. I'm a musician for 21 fucking years. I still don't know.
Shout out to my boy fucking Rick. Rick, come on. Rick knows I don't even have to, man. We go to Shakedown Street.
You can't
hang out, Rick.
You'd have to type it up and look for one. You don't even know.
I just named one.
Which one?
You didn't even hear it.
Didn't the Grateful Dead make
Did it go? Is it going?
Didn't they make didn't they create the 430 or the 420 day?
Well, they had a place called Shakedown Street. There's a song called Shakedown Street. And it was like, it was basically about people selling dope. You can go to, what's going on here?
But didn't they make a song about somebody
it's
meeting
like-
up at 420?
Could have guessed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they had some. They were a band that was known for like they were like Fish. They jammed. They had awesome songs, but if you saw them in concert, Angel, you weren't going to hear the recorded thing in the studio album. It was like me and Simon. I would jam my part for 20 minutes, and Sci-Fax come in with his drums, like reggae. You know what I mean? Like a reggae thing. We had to have fun. Everybody's dancing in the concert. We're jamming together. A 5-minute song that's on wax recorded. That Joker's going 15, 20 minutes. Motherfuckers dropping LSD like, it was an experience. You know, going to a Grateful Dead concert, it was fun. People got their money. It wasn't where they had some good music. They probably had like fucking 80 albums over the years. They had so much fucking music. But they're probably known for 5, maybe 10 songs maximum. 5 songs, really. Sugar Magnolia, fucking Dancing Skeletons, which I can't fucking even think of now. They had like 5 good fucking songs, right? It was the experience to go into their concert. With Jerry Garcia, the main guy, which everybody remembers him, he was the one Scarlet Begonias. I was like, what's his name? They wear Scarlet Begonias. Great fucking song. My girl Reagan showed me that. He was the dude that had the white fucking beard, the little glasses. Jerry Garcia. Everyone knows Jerry. You've heard of him. If you're a weed smoker, he's like he's the white Bob Marley. You know what I mean? Of the weed smokers. You know, and then you got Cheech and Chong, who are the Latinx of the weed smokers. That era. So when he passed away, Bob Weir was the second. He took over for Grateful Dead. They furthered the experience on with something called Further Festival. My boy Ricky Williams, if you're out there, shout out. Him, his girl at the time, Reagan, my sister.
Mm-hmm.
We went up to Camden, New Jersey, right next to the there's a penitentiary right there, a state fucking penitentiary. Looks like Obama's fucking library, where we're in the parking lot smoking, toking, gonna go see these motherfuckers on the 4th of July. We look up, 12 stories up, you can see the people in the prison banging on the bulletproof window. They had windows in this bulletproof prison, 12 stories up, where people could see outside, but they couldn't do shit besides bang on these motherfuckers. Be like, come on, man, let us out. Like fucking animals. I was like, damn, that must suck to be up there like y'all. And we went to a Saudi, great time. Great experience. If you ever got to see Grateful Dead or even that Further Festival, he was it sucks, man. That's sad. 78, we as men, we ain't gonna make it to 100. If you guys out there don't know that, women, they have a chance to make it to 100. We, with the stress, the strain on our bodies, and just the genetics, we push 80. If we make it to 80, we had a hell of a good life. I was born in 82, and I consider myself Rockefeller Plaza 82. If I can make it to 82, I'm out. My heart goes out to you all. I'm 43 now. So I got less than fucking 40 years to go. I'll make the best of it. Don't cry for me. I'm already dead. This is sad. This man right here was a legend. All the original music. When I was talking to Sci-Fax, he's a jammer. My brother's a jammer. Now everything's digital. Everything digital. If you watch Kanye, here's my drum beat. Ready? Then that is.
That's kind of not true though. Kanye doesn't do everything with drums. He samples a lot of stuff.
Sample. And then put it on digital and repeat. It's not jamming. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna change the beat while I'm jamming Sci-Fax. You hear that, Sci-Fax? Now you change with me. What am I playing? I don't fucking know. I'm just been drinking. I'm like, this sounds cool as fuck. And Sci-Fax, what are you playing? They were jammers. That's what jamming was. You fed off the rest of the people in the band with you, and you made something sound like, what the fuck are they playing? I don't know, but it sounds good. Good DJs did that shit.
There's a lot of producers that are natural, like musicians. Like they know how to play all the instruments. They know what they're doing, even if they use the machines. Like, you know what I mean? There's a couple, like a perfect example, the Nerds. You know what I'm saying? Like which is AKA the Neptunes. Like they basically play instruments. They were in a band in high school. Like both of them know how to play almost every instrument. So it's like they know how to produce good music, and they were on the radio for like maybe 20 years straight. in regards to hits with different rappers, different singers. So they're like one of the most successful producers behind, I would say, Barry Gordy. You know what I mean? In regards to hits, in regards to longevity, like they made a lot of classics. So that it was like, I would say about for 5 years, you couldn't hear anything except the Neptunes as far as anything they produced. You know what I mean? On the radio, like you couldn't shake it. So music is different. It just depends on the genre that you're into. I'm into classical and rock as well as rap. You know what I mean? So
music will always be different. You're right, Angel. It's digital, just like AI killed creativity and artwork. Digital, it didn't remove it completely, but it killed a lot of creativity and like jamming and like and just rocking. You know, just hanging out. We're gonna fucking play what song are we playing? I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then if I like that, hey, I like that. You like that? Play this, and then we'll figure it out. You know, that's what the Beatles made a lot. A lot of the classic Beatles songs were just jamming. I'm gonna play this. What feels right now for this mood? I'm gonna start humming. What will go with this song?
But then the thing is too, I mean, I feel you what you're saying, but then you got to understand a lot lot of the record execs started changing that format.
Yeah.
Quicker, letting bands jam because it costs too much money, too much tape.
Too much time.
It's like, yo, either you're gonna do it correctly within a couple of takes, or we're not gonna be paying for it. And that's why they started charging the artists now in regards to studios. You know what I'm saying? Because it comes out of their contract automatically every single time. So,
but that's a really good point. You said the music industry won't do that anymore, Angel. You know what they're really famous for? Not being part of the music industry. They had such a strong following. They would sell tapes at their concerts, and they never became industry. They never had the man hold them down. They had such a good following, such a good backing, great fans. They never had to go to the man and say, we need money. Every fucking concert you ever went to at a Grateful Dead concert sold out. And them motherfuckers that were there looked like bums, spending every goddamn dollar they had in their pocket, whether it was for fucking food, drugs, or merchandise.
It's mostly weed.
Good fucking time. Mostly weed, but LSD too. Them motherfuckers trip balls. But yeah, man, that's sad. That's sad. I'm glad you told me that before we got up off here, because breaking news an hour ago, Bob Weir, Grateful Dead, 78, passed away. R.I.P. to the legend.
Yes, indeed.
Yo, side facts. I see everybody in the chat talking about, let's wing it, bro. I'll join, dude. I think 13 King wants to do. Are you doing something after this?
I thought he was doing one at 7.
Usually I do sidecast on Saturdays. So when you started doing this, I was like, I don't know if this is going to just be that, or I'll do one too. And
you do yours at 8 o'clock. Maybe started like 3 minutes. I figured you already have your thumbnail going, and you have a thumbnail up and ready.
Yet? I have a thumbnail. I'm ready to go.
Do you have it started?
No. But I didn't know if I didn't know, like, if people are joining this and you're doing 2 hours, I don't expect people to come to my shit for 2 hours or more.
Well, you don't know what other people come in. What I was saying is, I want to do this from 6 to 8, right? If you started putting your stream up at like 7:30 live, saying, hey, I'm going to be going live, and whenever you're going live, I can direct people to that right now. I can be like, hey, you guys want to go to, if you're not subscribed to SciFacts, go to SciFacts' channel. I'm going to redirect you all there. But you'd have to have the actual fucking thing, like, oh, what's you saying? So you have to actually have one right now. You know?
Yeah.
Angel knows what I'm talking about.
Sure, but also if all the topics you're talking about is probably the topics I'm talking about, it's like, hey, come join us to literally say the same shit.
Or I could just do a live stream of gaming.
We need it. Shout out to SciFacts. We need to get him a camera. SciFacts has been streaming gaming lately.
I don't know. If I'm going to do the PlayStation,
you too, Angel.
I'll buy my
PlayStation 5. It's not $100.
It's like $100 here. I'm not trying to pay that much for.
I got it for $39 from Walmart. Go on Walmart, look up. I guarantee you get it for fucking $30, $45 with tax. SciFacts is at $100.
If it's under 100, I'll get one.
Yeah, I mean, if it's under 100, I'll do it.
More than $50 with shipping.
Because you see, I've been streaming different games on there, and I'm about to stream.
Send me a link for one under 100. I'll get it.
Because our boy Derek asked me tonight if I can help him set up OBS. I said, I got you, bro. I was like, I'm about to do a bonfire and beard. We do
Chris
after.
Bolt
It's
says,
like,
I'll watch your stream next, Sci-Fax. Hey, I appreciate that. But also, hey, man, you should hit me up and you should join the stream. Is what you should do.
yeah, Chris, if you haven't sent your invite yet, definitely send your invite because I don't know if you sent me. I didn't see you.
You'd be surprised how much we're willing to just bring any and everybody on.
Well, I mean, I just started drinking.
How do you think we all became friends?
Sci-Fax, he's a good person.
It's a good time. If you're gonna do a stream, come on.
Well, since Sci-Fax stream hasn't been posted yet, I can't redirect you all to that. And why don't you put your link in the chat in case anybody new's coming across and hasn't done it? You can Google Sci-Fax or search or search Gallows the Media, and I guarantee you within about an hour he'll be up and streaming because me and Angel are going to force him to. 13 King going to come over there and stream with him too. So we're going to keep this thing going. Hopefully Chris Bolt Senior will be joining us. I don't know if he will. We got to get him to send us some invites on either Twitter or Discord. I got both description, I think, below. I think. If not, definitely my description of my main page. You can send me that Sci-Fax too. So we can get either through Twitter, Discord, or we can send you some kind of link. We're going to keep this party going on the other channel. First off, what up to my boy, voice protagonist? What up, bro? What up, everybody? I'll hop over.
And I can't wait to start streaming that Demon Slayer game, yeah.
I'm on Discord too. Just look for Chris Bolt Senior. Okay, with an exclamation point, or you just put that. When I jump off here, I'll send you one, and we'll send you an invite to the next stream on Sci-Fax channel. So. Besides Sci-Fax doing a stream, Angel, you got anything? If you're doing any out of the theater things coming up lately, man?
This week I'm gonna go to the movie theater, so I'm gonna try to do some out of the theater with that. And then I've been posting videos, doing my live stream of video games. Did a stream this morning, but I'm trying to flood it, just at least keep myself relevant each day with something on there, something that people could be, like you said, something intangible for them to know that I'm out there and I'm still, streaming. I'm still doing things. I ain't just, staying silent. So I'm gonna keep it up.
You need to record, but make short. So you'd be like, yo, Angel Counter Review, I'm about to go walk in right now and go watch whatever movie it is and be like, I'll let y'all know what it is. Edit to, hey, I just fresh out the movie theater. This is my thoughts on it. It's a this many stars out of 10, not 5. Because if you give me 4 out of 5, I'm like, that's 80%. Tell me 9 out of 10, Rock.
Well, I'm gonna order my selfie stick, not a selfie stick,
like
but like
$10,
a stand that I'm gonna buy, like a selfie stand stick where I could be able to just put the stand and then I'm gonna interview people. So I'm gonna talk to them and do it that way. And then with the remote, I could start it, play it, do it, then edit it later. And then plus I've been working on my editing anyway. That other day I did my video, it came out exactly almost the way I wanted it. I still got to tighten it up, but it's gonna work.
Did you see my my Abe introduction? I've been editing too for everybody out there. Me and my boy Angel, we're not good at editing, but we've been trying to edit and we're making new stuff. And let me see if I got an introduction for Abe now. He loves it. We did a really good job for Abe. Let me show you real quick. Ready? It's for our boy Abe. Abe's here.
Everyone has Abe.
That's crazy. That's a good one right there. Caught him with.
I figured he like that. It's Abe's. I try to cut it to where it's like Abe's. It's like so he likes that one. He was like, oh God, no, Brock, don't do that. So we're into editing. It's fucking fun. I told you like once you start doing it. And now I need to show my boy Derek how to set up his gaming stream. He needs to show me and you how he does the recording, like, yo, Rock, again, I think he's doing takes and then clipping it like you're doing in editing and clipping out the garbage nobody wants to see. So now you're starting to see how to clip out the trash, put together. Basically just being like, well, yo, you all see that Avengers Doomsday trailer? Let's fucking talk about it. Clipping that out, you know what I mean? And putting that in my entrance. Ding, ding, ding. Clipping it to where get rid of all the garbage, make it quick. People's attention span are very small.
Yeah.
So we got to give over to Sci-Fax stream really quick. So thanks for jumping off this, Angel, because we're about to get out of here.
No doubt.
You got it going? Is it ready?
I'm setting it up right now. I guess if people want to do it, why not? Why not?
If you're gonna do it, come on, man. I can't redirect them to you if it's not set up. Because right now I got Stark of Iron. He's live.
I just finished the thumbnail. I need to download it.
Benito Vincenzo's live. He's playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Red Hydrus is playing Cyberpunk. Ew, that game sucks. Lenore is playing. Literally,
that game was like $22 at one point over the holidays. I was like, damn.
Cyberpunk? That game sucks, bro. I never that shit. Y'all seen the Wrecking Crew trailer? What the hell's the Wrecking Crew?
Oh, that's that movie with Samoa and David Bautista. I think that's
no, I haven't. You want to watch it real quick before while Sci-Fact gets his shit up?
Go ahead.
So I got the stream set up. It's for 5:30, so about 20 minutes from now. So it gives you 20 minutes to go grab your food, go grab whatever. If you want to come hang out, do whatever. I figured 20 minutes is a good intermission from this show to the next show. And then I have no idea what we're going to talk about, but oddly enough, I usually I tend to figure it out. So I'll do some research. I'll get it going. We'll be fine.
So let me see. Upcoming. I see K-Dog's Kennels upcoming. Let me. Hold on. I got to refresh it probably, right? Let me refresh.
Should be just put it up. Sidecast. Yeah.
Well, I gotta, because I had it up. It was up from the past 3 minutes I've been sitting there. Let me refresh and then Hypnotics live. No, that's not you. Sidecast upcoming. I see it. Brutally unapologetic. We did it, ladies. And so if we can start telling sci-facts. Not me. You're gonna be mad if I keep telling him like a broken record. If y'all can make sure you tell him that every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you need to have the stream ready. Perfectly like 7:30. Rockefeller redirect.
Well, if you're gonna be doing this and then whatever, I'll switch my times. It doesn't matter because usually I'm home on Saturdays until real late at night.
I'm an early bird. If I passed out right now, guess what? The show must go on. Sci-Facts will take over for us. So thanks for hanging out with me, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see you on Sci-Facts channel. You guys got anything you want to talk about before we go? Anything you want to say to the fucking crew?
No, come check out over at SciCast here in about 15 to 20 minutes. Come check it out. We'll be talking, we'll expand on what we talked about here and then more. Probably some anime and stuff, especially if Angel's going to join. Angel was on the anime show with DA last night, and I know we kind of he kind of glazes over some stuff. I mean, I don't want to say glazed stuff. He just kind of goes over some stuff, but we can talk about whatever. Glazing. And
just drink.
Yeah, there's some animes coming out. There's a lot to talk about. There's plenty to talk about. All figured.
What anime did somebody ask us about earlier? That I was like, have you seen that? Somebody asked us about an anime earlier that I'll make sure we bring up too because I'm gonna be there for the first till I get sloshed, but I won't be
probably
there.
Free Win season 2, maybe.
It might have been Chris Bulls. Somebody brought up a crazy something about anime. I'll go through the chat and read it, and we'll look at that too because somebody brought up something about anime. I was like, oh yeah, we'll check that out because I haven't seen that. But so. Shout out to all the motherfuckers out there, the members, subscribers, viewers, lurkers. Everybody's been hanging out with us. We greatly appreciate it.
Oh, somebody mentioned, Chris Bolt said bartender.
Bartender. That's what that was you, Chris Bolt.
What's funny is after the anime stream last night, I hung out with Name and we watched a couple first episodes of some animes that I've never seen, and so I just ran through some of them. And a lot of them is even the first episodes, we were both like, this isn't very good. We just weren't interested. Neither of us were. And it's his tastes are way different than mine. My tastes are way different than his, whatever. But we kind of both agreed, that's kind of weak. So, but there was one cool one that I did check up on. And I'll talk about that next week on DA's channel for sure.
All right.
How about this? That's on Sci-Facts channel in about 20 minutes. Sound good?
I gotta go find topics, man. You telling me to go?
Oh man, you gotta find shit. You gotta put just chat because that's all we're gonna be doing, baby. You know that. So,
you guys want a link?
We'll see you guys over there. Peace.